Yeah, I mean, thank you for that. Thank you for I know to say thank you for your introduction. I'll just make a couple of brief remarks. I'll talk for 15 minutes, right? Which is like a period of time that I'm comfortable with as I adorn myself, right? With my gold plated serpentine ring, my leather studded silver tone bracelet that I found. I'm a very cool person, and I forgot that. And I'm forgetting that I'm performing right now. Right? The project was a performance, number one. Number two, the project was this. It was actually this, the performance lecture. Right? Like, that's what happened. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like, I would imagine speaking at MoMA, right? And now I'm speaking at MoMA. That was the fucking project, was to see if I could actually get into MoMA. You know what I mean? And like, I am in MoMA. And so this tape may not ever run live, so to speak, but I wanted to get it down because I am becoming famous and everybody knows it, right? But what did I do here? I reversed the social text hoax. That's what I did. And I didn't do it, I just have theorized it. And I've worked it out. Right? That's why I'm excelling in the academics did take over the attention economy, and rightfully so. And I'm a part of the social text collective. Right? Like, not officially, but like, I did publish in social text. Look who my advisors are. Yeah, I do performance studies just like Sadia. Just like all of us do. Ugh. And it's like, you have to be really talented to engage people. And we happen to be extremely talented. Sorry. And so I imagine myself being at MoMA doing stuff like this, right? I mean, but I just couldn't believe some of the stuff that I was like seeing. You know what I mean? And then the turning point was when, I'm like JR. The turning point was when I would imagine myself in these exact outfits, like what I imagine Banksy looks like. I don't know. It's not actually what I imagine Banksy looks like. Let me take that back because this is also live, right? For those of you in the back, right? This is live, right? You can hear me projecting my voice right now, correct? Yeah, it's 1:38 a.m. where I am right now in Philly. For those of you up front, hi, how's it going? I've been playing with perspective, identity, being, knowledge, theater, darling. And one day I will be in MoMA making remarks about this project. Does anybody know what the time is? Are we doing here? Oh, 4:29. Plenty of time. Yeah. So, I called it. I documented everything. Right? I documented everything. And I knew that I was engaging the smartest people that I knew. And I knew that I was engaging my students. especially at Gettysburg College, who are quite a lucrative demographic. Am I right? Capitalist heathens. Yeah, it's a spiritual project. Right? That's what Toni Morrison and Turia Alice Coltrane were invested in, the spiritual project of change. They both countered white supremacist readings. I feel like I'm, right, a superhero now, like breaking through, Breaking Bad. But that show is fucked up because it reversed everything. Everything you're being told is the wrong thing if you're listening to primarily white people. That's the problem. And the solution is actually to listen to lots of different perspectives and then make up your own mind. Que rico, coño. Right? Don't be swayed by the pack. Unless you're a cat person like me, i.e., a fox. And I can go in so many different directions there. But yeah, no, this was the project. Everybody knows this was the project. You can go back to the very first tapes. And I've been working on this project since, and that was the thing. I was documenting it. I figured out the metrics. I figured out the attention span, right? I figured out where I am and that that Instagram is already selling against me. Meanwhile, I'm like wondering if I'm gonna get, yeah. Anyway, I can't project too far into the future on this one because I don't know when I will be in MoMA, but it'll probably be sometime in the next 10 years, I'm imagining. And, you know, and I mean, they could always like not put me in. But how could they not at this point? When I'm doing neo-institutional critique. Right? Performance lecture, that is. I mean, this actually could be posted, performance lecture. Performance lecture, because that's a genre that people actually understand. Oh, I'm going to do this as performance lecture. That'll be the series on Instagram next. Performance lecture. I mean, do I seem like a really nasty person? It's because I'm playing one on TV. Off-white. But I do have an older white woman who lives underneath me, and one time she did freak out on me. Oh. So I have to be a little bit more quiet as I do these stretches. I just put one leg over the other and I stretch. Things like yoga will in fact change you. Just as much as learning will change you, but you have to let learning change you. We're always growing as people, like our molecules are constantly working. It is an energy thing. It's molecular, it's biology. We're all a series of chain reactions. everything's dependent upon one another. It's interdependence. It's the way things are. And if you believe in spirituality, you might call that kind of congruity or order divine or cosmic or meant to be. But there is an intelligence, which is to say there is a very sensible way that species develop. I say develop in particular. We divide. And it's not divide and conquer, or it shouldn't be. It's we divide into multiplicities, into complexities, into infinities. Nothing is either black or white. I mean that very specifically. Indeed, I mean that the color line, I was going to say the cover line of the magazine, right? The cover line of the newspaper story, the cover line of the novel, or the sensational TV series or movie, that Jake Gyllenhaal movie with Rene Russo, that was excellent. And I did pass Jake in my old apartment building. One of his best friends lives on the floor that I used to live on. I mean, I can't go into all the details because these are very private people. But you see, all I've done as I checked the time is combine my media training with my academic training. And now I'm doing performance, which is to say art, map, read your Dion brand, media, academia, performance, art, mapa. La mapa o el mapa? Es una pregunta por una vez otra, ¿sí? Porque hay mucha información. You see, my Spanish language skills are a work in progress. Como yo. I. Me too. Me también. See? No, you can make fun of me if you want in the comments, but I don't really care. But I don't think anybody's going to make fun of me in the comments because I'm just being myself. And most of the people who are watching these videos so far are people who know me in person, right? Most people who follow me online, on Twitter, or even Instagram, let alone YouTube, where I have like virtually no subscribers, or SoundCloud, also virtually none, those people don't know who I am. Right? The people who are watching this on my main channel, at Slick Sean, you all actually know who I am. Right? I'm just being myself. You know, I actually don't act that different from like my classroom self to like my non-classroom self. I'm basically the same person wherever I go. I've actually worked really hard to develop that because I not just want to be authentic, I am authentic. Like, I just don't lie. You know? Like, I just don't because I've been lied to so much. And, you know, it's just lucky that, oh, we're already past the 15-minute mark. We're gonna stop it there though. Ciao for now.